of TD Loves Football podcast. I'm your host, I'm Theo, and I do want to say thank you for actually coming out and checking out my content. Um, Even if it's just for 30 seconds, a minute, if you stay for the whole thing, I really do appreciate everything. I'm a humble person who was actually raised that way, so I do want to say thank you for listening to this guy just ramble on about football. So it's kind of like everybody else in the world. I want to talk football. Um, but I hope you guys have had a great football season so far. We're actually up to week 7 in college football and week 6 in the NFL. So we're kind of getting through there pretty quick. That's the only thing I don't like about football, man. It blows by. It's really quick. It makes me sad, but hey, I love it. I understand what I got into when I said, hey, I'm going to be committed to liking this sport. So, but yeah, like I said, I hope you guys are having a great football season. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's always nice to wake up, have a good day, and have some laughs and some smiles. Um, but today, I got a few things I want to talk to you guys about. Is a little bit of college football, a little bit of NFL football, and that's yeah. We just want to talk about it today. So my first topic here is actually going to be the college football rankings, not the college football playoffs, but the college rankings right now, and that would be the AP rankings. So a few people right now are actually upset, including me. You're gonna be surprised, know why here in a second. With these rankings, and now I don't necessarily say I disagree with the whole top 25. It's just one little part here that I actually disagree with, and that would be, well, let me just tell you who the top 4 teams are. So number 1, Alabama, Roll Tide. That's who we are. Number 2, it's where it kind of bothers me. And I'm basing this off of what I've actually seen on film. Whether if it was like just highlights or being able to watch some of the games, which I've actually been able to watch some of the games. And my issue is Clemson at number 2, Ohio State and Georgia tied for number 3. Where they do that at? In a sport in college football, you can't even have a tie in a game, but we got a tie in the rankings. That just doesn't make sense to me. And basically, in my opinion, at this moment, that is a slap in the face to Ohio State. It's tough for me to say that. Most people who know me knows I am not an Ohio State fan. Yeah, I never really have been. Lived in Ohio for a little bit. Those guys, those people, those fans. So there's some nice people up there. Right? Some nice people. But I just never been happy with that program. They haven't really shown me much in the years I've been watching college football. I know in the past they've actually been pretty good. So I give them credit for that. I always give credit where credit's due. But in my personal opinion, y'all don't have Maurice Clark no more. And you don't have Zeke no more. So, what, 2 championships in like 20 years, I think? Not bad. It's better than some teams. Not bad. But just not been a fan of them. But I would say that is a slap in the face to Ohio State University. Because yes, their schedule is not the best in the world, but they have left no doubt at the end of those games that they played in, who was the better team. Now, you could have said that, last year they lost to Purdue, and a couple years ago they was on the rope with Indiana. You could have been like, okay, hold on, is Ohio State the best team in the country? And you had a legitimate debate about that. Like, yeah, this is bad. Like, why are they up there? But this year, 2019, they're sitting at number 3, tied with the University of Georgia. who, in my opinion, should be number 3. I would have put Clemson at number 4 if it was me personally, because I got to see a lot of that North Carolina game, and based off of how Trevor's been performing this year, yeah, they kind of take a step back. I still feel like they're going to get it right. They're going to right the ship. They're still going to do well. But, yeah, I kind of feel like they took a step back. So, Clemson would be number 4 in my opinion. And you would have Ohio State sitting at number 2 and Georgia sitting at number 3. Georgia has been looking pretty good. They look lights out against. That's what I'm talking about, lights out, and they actually had those LED lights. That was pretty funny. But they did look pretty good against Notre Dame, and they scared me against Tennessee. I know those Tennessee fans. Whoa, man, they were going crazy last week. Hey, we're actually beating Georgia. Look at this. I'm actually glad for they kind of need that morale boost up there. So does Jeremy Pruitt. But Georgia did come back and actually blow them out the water. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, like I said, that would be my issue I would have with it. Number 1, Alabama. Number 2, Ohio State. 3, Georgia. 4, Clemson. That's how I would actually put it. And I would have LSU sitting there at number 5. Matter of fact, I would probably move LSU up to number 4. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah. 1, Alabama. 2, Ohio State. 3, Georgia. 4, LSU. And 5 would be Clemson. Just because Joe Burrow and LSU, they doing their thing. They looking pretty good out there. So, I think in November I'm going to probably have a heart attack, and my watch is going to tell me, hey, your heart rate is extremely high for the last 3 hours when we play LSU. That game scares me, just because how their defense has been looking phenomenal. Man, that front defensive line, whew. Oh, man, if you get a chance, go back and watch some film, especially when they played against Texas. That D-line was actually getting after Sam Ehlinger, so that was really impressive. That scared me. And then you got some young guys in the secondary. Whew. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that game. No. But back to talking about Ohio State, Georgia. Yeah, like I said, I would put Ohio State 2, Georgia 3, just because Ohio State and Alabama 1, 2 have left no doubt who's the better team at that moment. Granted, Alabama gave up 31 points to Ole Miss and a second-string quarterback. Offense is clicking. I mean, we're putting up more points. Defense kind of scared me a little bit. It still kind of scared me because we got a bunch of injuries on that side and a bunch of young cats playing. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll look good next year or something. Maybe we can actually get some people in there and get some depth or something. I don't know. But Ohio State has left no doubt. I mean, they're putting up points left and right up on everybody. And at this moment, that would be the team I wouldn't want to play. Nope. If I'm a coach and I see that Ohio State is on my schedule, that would genuinely scare me. I could not do it. But yeah, like I said, 1, Alabama. 2, Ohio State. 3, Georgia. 4, LSU. And 5 will be Clemson. I love Dabo. I love him, but I got some things I got to work out. Some things I got to get together. All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theo, founder of TD Loves Football. It's a little brand I made. So hope you guys enjoy my content that I'm actually putting out for you guys. And if you do, if you don't, or if you just want a good laugh, please like, share with everybody. Tell your friends. Hey, look, there's this crazy guy who knows absolutely nothing about football talking about football. If you want a good laugh to hear an idiot talk, listen to this guy. Or if you actually do like it, please, tell your friends, hey, this guy's pretty cool. He actually knows what he's talking about. But whatever you do, like I said, just please like and share. Just trying to reach out to a bunch of people and just do something I actually like to do. I was actually inspired by my dad who passed away, and I was actually pushed by my girlfriend who actually believes in me. So I'm kind of going out on a limb here, but if you guys can please like and subscribe on YouTube, share it on Facebook. You can actually find me on Twitter at TD Loves Football. You can find me on Instagram at TD Loves Football. And you can find me on YouTube at TD Loves Football. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, it is the same thing as well, TD Loves Football. So please like and share with your friends. I do thank you guys for every one of your likes, dislikes, comments, whatever you may want to put out there. I do like it. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. All right, so next thing I want to talk about here. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, they're pretty quiet. Yeah. Cleveland Browns fans are probably about ready to riot. Because I guarantee you, a lot of fans in Cleveland are like, oh man, here we go. Going down this same rabbit hole again. Going to add another name to that jersey. If I ever go to Cleveland, I want to go see that place where that jersey is. They got like the list of all the quarterbacks on that one jersey who was supposed to be the savior. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty funny. I'm a football junkie. I want to see anything dealing with football. I want to go to the Hall of Fame one day. Matter of fact, I want to go to Nashville and actually see my Titans play in person. That's something I want to do. But those Cleveland Browns fans, man, after Monday night, man, holy 31-3, and Baker Mayfield looked like a deer in the headlights, and that blows my mind because I don't know why Cleveland is actually struggling the way they are. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I like the guy. He's really cool. I like his attitude as far as on the field whenever he's playing between the lines. Some of the other things he do before the game, after the game, kind of lose me there. But he's a guy who wants his team to always be doing good. And he's like, hey, we got this. No, I got your back. I'm going to make a play. Speaking of that, part of the reason, in my opinion, he's actually not doing too well right now is because he's trying to do just that, trying to make a play when there isn't a play there. Take your loss, man. Throw a ball away or something. I don't know. But yeah, Monday night, the 49ers actually destroyed them 31-3. Nick Bosa had fun being in the backfield. If you listen to a lot of these other commentators, they're going to be like, oh, it's Freddie Kitchens. He's a first-year coach, and, oh, that's the blame. I don't care. Man, you're a professional. You get paid millions of dollars to play a game and coach a game that you've been studying. I can sit here and I can watch NFL Game Pass, and I can actually pick up on stuff and be like, hey, look, this is what they're about to do. No, it's called make adjustments or something. So that's what coaches do. I'm not going to blame Freddie Kitchens for that. I'm going to blame the team as a whole. Right now, they look like deer in headlights. All this hype, oh yeah, man, we got OBJ and his $200,000 watch while he's playing, and Baker Mayfield out here making commercials that, in my opinion, are kind of funny. But at the same time, it's kind of like, hey, man, you got a job to do, bro. You're making millions of dollars. Why? We need you to focus on the game. But yeah, it's really weird. I would think they would actually, right now, I see 3-2, not 2-3. And that kind of surprises me that they are 2-3 right now. That's really weird. But yeah, that's an interesting situation up there in Cleveland. You can't blame Freddie Kitchens just yet. I'm gonna say that. Let's just say you can't blame him just yet. If he doesn't go back and look at game film and actually recognize what the Browns are actually doing wrong and correct that in practice, so they can actually do right in the game, then we got a problem. At that point, yeah, you may be like, look, I understand you're a first year, but you need to fix that. Fix this. Whatever this is. Because once again, Cleveland Brown fans are, I don't know. They may not be bringing out the paper bags yet over their face yet, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty upset. And I can't blame them. I feel bad for them. It's like, hey, We got the Indians, and the Cavaliers actually been doing pretty well the last couple of years. Well, that's before LeBron left. But well, I can't wait. Last year looked pretty good. Came in and Baker Mayfield was hot for a little bit. And that was pretty nice. Now he's actually got more interceptions than he does touchdowns right now, and more losses than he do wins. Not a good look. And I genuinely feel bad for the Cleveland Browns fans. That's unacceptable. Once again, they look like they're gonna be going down that same path. I hope they actually get it together. I hope they do well. Just because that's just me. I like to see everybody do well, but I hope that they figure it out and actually look better. I mean, the fans kind of deserve it. So I feel the same way about my Titans right now. It's like I need you guys to get this together. I kind of been sitting here spending my money some kind of way to cheer you guys on, and you guys are doing this. but yeah, Cleveland Browns fans, keep your heads up, keep cheering them on, man, and maybe, just maybe, they get it together for you guys. That would be awesome. I know you guys would like that Christmas gift. Hey, the Browns actually made it to the playoffs. But yeah, that's interesting what's going on up there. And I don't know much about the situation. I really haven't looked into anything. I haven't read no articles. I heard anybody talk about it. So don't really know. I just feel really bad for the Cleveland Browns fans. And yeah, hope things actually work out for them. So all right, so on to my third topic for the day. This one's probably going to ruffle some feathers. The University of Michigan, home of Khaki Pants, a coach that I didn't believe in. Yeah, I said it. I did not believe in Jim Harbaugh when he actually went back to college football to coach at Michigan. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, he went to the Super Bowl and he got there to coach against his brother. Yeah, he lost. Okay, so yeah, that was NFL. This is college football. It's a totally different ball game. You got a bunch of professional athletes who actually know how to play the game almost down to some weird exact science. And now you got a bunch of college athletes over here who are just leaving mom's house. You got to figure out some kind of way to get those guys together, listen to you, and actually perform. And oh, by the way, beat Ohio State. Yeah. So, which he's yet to actually do. So, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I don't think he's beaten Ohio State yet since he's been at Michigan. But a lot of people, I actually heard some famous people would say he's a better coach than Nick Saban. I disagree with that. If you want to say a better NFL coach, fine, I'll take that. He was there for what, one season in Miami, something like that, and he had a work in progress. He probably could have stayed longer. We could have a conversation about that, but he didn't. We're talking college football and what Coach Saban has done for us at the University of Alabama since he's been there in 2007 when he got there. He actually does what a coach is supposed to do. He is coaching players. He is also coaching his coaching staff. And in turn, he's generated a machine, a product that has elevated us to the top of the most wanted list, basically. Everybody hates Alabama. And it's a good thing because we're always in the conversation for championships. We actually perform up to that level. Sometimes we don't. Everybody has a bad day. But Coach Saban has gotten us to that point. He's a coach. He identifies some mistakes. If you listen to his press conferences, he talks about that a lot. He identifies the mistakes. We work on them in practice, and we try to correct them, and you talk good about the good. You keep the good being good. You nurture that, but then say, hey, your backpedal over here. You're taking your steps are a little too wide. How about you narrow it? And he's doing something. He's actually coaching these players, and then he's actually coaching the coaching staff, and they're actually all performing. Look at them. They're leaving. They're going to get head coaching jobs. They're going to get offensive, defensive coordinator jobs. He's actually bringing in people who once were considered, hey, let's leave that guy alone because whatever it may be. And he's actually turning that person into, oh, look, this guy's actually a pretty good coach. That's what coaches do. But Jim Harbaugh, old Khaki Pants at the University of Michigan, what have you done? What have you done? We got a couple 10-win seasons. I think a couple bowl wins. Every year, man, your fans, your students are happy. Like, hey, this guy is actually going to help us win a championship. We haven't even won a Big Ten championship yet. And people want to say that he's a better coach than Nick Saban? Get out of here with that. That's just crazy. You got to win championships. That's how things work today. You're only as good as you were yesterday. You got to keep winning. A 10-win season, okay, cool. Hey, man, I appreciate the stats there, man. That's pretty nice of you. You got me a 10-win season. Whoop-de-doo. But you haven't beat Ohio State. That kind of upsets the people who pay you. That really upsets y'all up there. Trust me, I know. I lived in Ohio. It was bad. You haven't made it to the college football playoffs. It's been a bunch of letdowns. Matter of fact, in my opinion, you guys should have 3 losses this year. Should have lost to Army. Who was it? I think y'all played last week. Iowa should have lost that one. I mean, this is so. I know I sound pretty critical. I sound pretty mean. Sound upset. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Someone please correct me. Let me know down there in the comments. Send me a direct message or something. I don't know. Just somebody let me know. Because this is bad. That the University of Michigan believed in this guy, and everybody is saying he is so great a coach. But yet, over and over and over again, he is letting you down. That's not a good coach. And I don't know. My opinion, to kind of get him going down the right path, and it blows my mind because he was a quarterback in the NFL, him and his brother. I remember watching him when I was growing up. But you got Shea Patterson at quarterback, and you have him there for, 2 years now, something like that? You still got him as a starting quarterback, but he's not producing. But I've actually seen the backup come in a couple of times and produce. Coaching decision. Do I start my senior over here who's actually not performing, or do I actually go over here to the younger guy who's actually performing? Oh, it's a coaching decision. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to stick with the senior over here. That's how it's going to work. And I'm going to keep putting out bad product for you guys. That's how I'm going to do it. That just sounds crazy to me. Crazy. I don't understand it. He should bench Shea Patterson and put the backup in. Even just to see how it goes. Do something. You have to be a coach. You got to make adjustments. Prime example again. National Championship 2018. Jalen was struggling. Our offense couldn't move. Holy moly. That was scary. The people in Tuscaloosa, we were chanting for Tua pretty much all year. Because we got to see what he can do in the spring. Halftime roll around. Coach Saban talked to him. Tua, you going in. Second half start. Who's in the game? Tua. Who made the decision? Nick Saban, the coach. He made a choice to get his team a boost, a spark, and a chance to win the game. Lo and behold, what happened? Second and 26, Devontae Smith for the touchdown. Who threw the ball? Tua. That's what you need to do, Jim. You need to make a decision, and it starts right now at your quarterback position. Shea Patterson is not performing up to par. You got to do something about that. Kind of got myself a little upset talking about that, man. I just don't understand how people think that guy is a better coach. But all right, anyway, man, let's go into some better things here. Let's talk about college football. Since we're on top of college football, let's talk about this week's. I'm going to pick 5 games every week, and I just want to make some picks. You guys can pick along with me too. Like I said, just leave if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave a comment of who you're picking in the comments. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hey, just write them down. I don't know a way we can actually, compare it just yet. So right now, the five games I'm picking. Of course, I'm picking the Alabama Texas A&M game. You already know who I'm going with, and it's not just because I'm a fan, but it's just because Texas A&M hasn't looked like what I thought they were going to look like going into the season. So I'm picking Bama over Texas A&M. Then, of course, we got the Red River Shootout in Dallas at noon, and oh man, that's gonna be fun. Oklahoma versus Texas. I'm rolling with Oklahoma. Yes, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan, but I think Oklahoma will outscore Texas in the shootout. River Shootout, I said shootout. I think Oklahoma will actually outscore them in a shootout and win by 7. So that would be an interesting game. Make sure you watch it. It's going to be at noon. I'm pretty sure I know last year was on ABC, maybe on ABC again this year, not totally sure, but you get a chance, watch it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one, and let's go Jalen Hurts. Next up on my list was a team that I just talked about earlier, Clemson, and the Fighting Willie Taggarts at Florida State. Man, I feel bad for my dude, Cam Akers. I'm actually going to pick Clemson in that game. I think they will actually, this will be a game like they will actually look like Clemson of old. They will actually get it together. Florida State will fight, but I just don't think they'll actually hang. I think those guys are defeated right now because Willie Taggart is probably not getting them enough water. Got your people cramping up and you want to blame it on cramping. Get out of there with that. Next up, I'm actually picking Wisconsin versus Michigan State. I like what I've been seeing out of Wisconsin. This should be a pretty easy one. And last but not least, I think will probably be it's going to be close between Oklahoma and Texas and LSU and Florida for us best game of the day. I think both of them are going to be close. And in the Florida LSU game, I'm actually going to roll with LSU just because I like their defense a little bit more against that offense. So I think LSU would probably win that game. Let's go by 6. LSU by 6. I think that actually happens. Just because, like I said, they have a pretty decent defense, and I think they can handle that. So that'll be good. That'll be a good game to watch. So somebody get those picks out there, and let's see how everything goes. Put them in the comments, man. Let's have some fun with this. Let's create some conversation. So that should be fun. Next up, let's pick some NFL games. NFL, the first game I'm actually going to pick, and I apologize if you don't like Alabama, if you don't like Tennessee. Those are my teams. So I like to pick those 2 games every week. This week, Tennessee's actually playing Denver. I think we can actually beat Denver. I am not impressed by those guys right now. So I think that'll be an easy win for us. Well, I'm not going to say easy because it's kind of shaky. I just think we'll win that one. Cody Parker, don't let me down. Please don't let me down. Next up, Pittsburgh at the LA Chargers. Man, Mason Rudolph, man, I hope you get better, dude. That hit scared me, bro. Whew. That was scary. Um, so Pittsburgh is actually down to a third string quarterback right now. Offense just isn't really clicking like they should be. So I think the Chargers and Melvin Gordon and Phillip Rivers will actually do their thing. They actually put up some points, and they'll probably win. I don't want to say by 13 points. It should be pretty comfortable win for them. Next up, let's go the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler, hey, congrats on that first win, brother. That was a pretty sure enjoyable moment for you. Yeah, so in that game, I'm actually going to pick Atlanta. I just don't like the Cardinals defense. And Cliff Kingsbury, that's a whole nother topic. That guy hasn't been a winner no matter where he's been at. So I feel bad for Kyler. But yeah, let's go with the Falcons over the Cardinals. And last but not least, this one was kind of tough for me to pick, San Francisco and the Rams. Just because San Francisco is kind of clicking right now, I still don't really truly believe in Jimmy Garoppolo. But 49ers looking good right now, and the Rams aren't really looking that good. And Todd Gurley, for some reason, still isn't practicing and playing. Sean McVay, please explain that to me. Why you got your workhorse running back on the sideline 3/4 of the game? Don't understand. It's really weird. But in that game, I'm actually going to pick the Rams. I think the Rams are going to be like, hey, we need to make a statement. We got to pick this up. So, yeah, I think the Rams will actually pull this one out against San Francisco. So yeah, so Tennessee, San Diego, Atlanta, and San Francisco. That's actually 4 games. Four. Bro, man, upstairs, 5th floor. Yeah. Oh, man. They're going to have fun with that one. But, yeah, so the San Fran will get their first loss this weekend. If I had to just throw one more in there, they just throw the Pats in there, man. They play tomorrow night, and that's going to be, yeah. But Daniel Jones is going to look good. So that'd be fun. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I actually have for you guys today. I do want to say thank you for actually listening to this guy ramble about some football today. I really do appreciate it. I love football with all my heart, man. It's my favorite sport, and it was actually fun to play it all the way up through college. And yeah, it's a beautiful sport, man. Teach you a lot. Teach you about life. If you don't learn anything else, one thing I actually learned from actually playing the game of football is you're going to get knocked down. And that's in the game of football. You're going to get knocked down. It happens a lot. The question is, are you going to fight to get back up? Or are you just going to get back up? You take a big hit, kind of shake it off, like, whoa, man, that really hurt. And get right back up. So no matter what happens to you out there, life gets you down, your wife leaves you, your girlfriend leaves you, you lose your car, you lose your job, you lose something. Always remember, tell the ones you love them, let them know, and get up. Dust those grass stains off, get up, get ready for the next play, adjust your helmet, and get back out there. So, but I want to leave you guys with that, and I want to say thank you once again for listening to me. And yeah, it's going to be it, man. Let's go enjoy this next weekend of football. Love you guys. Peace out.